one sort of group of monsters that's always really confused me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the kind of non-fusion fusion monsters, where everything about the monster's design, and even sometimes its mechanics, where it will need like a specific material on field and a spell card to be activated to bring it out, scream that it should have been a fusion monster. Sometimes a ritual monster also could have worked, but usually a fusion monster. But for some reason, they're just a plain old effect monster. I saw a lot of these in like the GX and Duel Monsters era of the anime, and I don't think any were quite as egregious as Bastion Misawa's Water Dragon. Because to summon Water Dragon, you specifically need to get 2 Hydrogeddon and 1 Oxygeddon on the field, 3 specific materials, then activate the spell card Bonding H2O, where you tribute all 3 of them and then summon Water Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. That is a fusion summon. Straight up, that is a fusion summon in everything but the actual mechanic of Water Dragon itself being just an effect monster. Like, in the most exact terms, that screams fusion summon. You have the small advantage with this way of, like, oh, well, you can bring your Water Dragon back from the graveyard. But then you have the massive disadvantage that Water Dragon has to be in your deck. And if you draw that card, it is basically a dead card. Sure, you can safely discard it for another card's effect, but like, it's taking up a slot in your hand that could be something more useful if it was just a fusion monster in your extra deck instead. I mean, you know, fusion and bonding aren't like the exact same meaning, but they are kind of synonyms as well. So Bonding H2O is even named like an archetype-specific fusion card. And it wasn't like they weren't doing those in GX. Like, Elemental Heroes would get theirs pretty soon after Bonding H2O came out. So, like, why isn't it a fusion monster? I even made some custom cards that were retrains of these monsters. I called them the Chemical Dinosaurs and Chemical Dragon archetype, where I made Water Dragon a fusion monster, because everything about it screams it. But for some reason, even though Bastion was a character in the fusion season of the anime, yes, not every main character played fusion monsters in GX, but like a good portion of the cast did, and that was like the central mechanic being explored in GX. And yet Bastion just gets this weird effect monster that is summoned exactly like a fusion monster. It's just so weird to me. And I really would have preferred if they just made Water Dragon a fusion monster so it was a little bit less clunky.